Welcome to day 29. What scares you? Spiders, clowns, balloons. Without frightening yourself, tell us here. It's funny that mine was already in there, but clowns. And specifically, clowns with teeth. More specifically, Pennywise the clown from It. And it's only because I watched this movie when I was a kid and I shouldn't have watched this movie. I literally slept with the light on for 2 years after watching this movie. I was literally a kid. I was maybe 7 or 8. I refused to let my feet dangle over my bed after that. Like, it was ridiculous. Like, I literally was afraid of clowns. And not all clowns. I'm not afraid of, like, Ronald McDonald. I'm not afraid of, like, just clowns in general. Like, I'm fine with that. It's, like, clowns, I guess. Although, I do get if you ever watch the movie, you could always tell when Pennywise the clown was around because little balloons would show up. So yeah, sometimes when I see random balloons just floating places, I'm like, oh shoot. Oh, pardon me. So yeah, so in saying that, yes, I'm not afraid of all clowns, specifically just that clown from that show, from that movie, and just things that remind me of that make me a little bit scared, but not like petrified. Okay, second one is, okay, I had to look this up because I was researching it one time for a story idea that I had, and this is a real phobia, and I have this phobia. I didn't know it had a name, but apparently I have it. Okay, I'm gonna try to pronounce this. Casadastraphobia. Casadastraphobia? Okay. Basically, it's the fear of falling into the sky. I remember the first time I had this fear of falling into the sky. It was recess. I was in elementary. Me and my friend were laying on the grass, looking up into the sky, looking at the clouds, seeing what shapes there were, things like that. Like, we were doing something pretty elementary like that at elementary school. And all of a sudden, my imagination took away with me. I mean, my imagination just carried me into this direction that I didn't want to go into. And I started thinking how the Earth's gravity, it's because the way we're turning, that the Earth's gravity is keeping us into the core and into the center. What if the world stopped turning? Would that mean we would just float out into the sky? Oh no. What is keeping us to the Earth? It's just something simple as gravity. Like, what if gravity just some reason stops and now we fall into the sky and space and we can't breathe in space and I started going to this illogical conclusion. I started getting really vertigo, I just felt really dizzy and I felt like I was about to fall into the sky. I had to turn around and I remember I grabbed the grass like I was gonna hold on for dear life because I was gonna be sucked into the sky. And I just felt really nauseous. My heart was beating so fast and I was just petrified. I kid you not, I was like, that was the first time. After that, I refused to look up into the sky. I can be outside walking around in the open, things like that, but I have a hard time looking up into the sky. That panic feeling comes back again. My heart starts pounding. I start feeling like really dizzy. Like, I feel like my world starts spinning a little. I feel a little vertigo. Like, it's definitely an irrational fear, but it is a fear of mine. I would love to sit and watch the stars. I'm okay in a car. If I'm attached to something, I feel okay. So, and strangely enough, being in the sky on a plane does not bother me. I really don't like the feeling of, actually, takeoff is not bad. I don't like descending. I don't like descending on a plane. Ugh. I just can't wait till we hit the ground. And I always want to be at the window seat because I'm kind of judging, thinking, okay, if we crashed, could I live? Like, I think I could live through this. But if we're too high up, I'm like, I'm gonna die. I don't know if it's specifically falling into the sky or the feeling of falling in general. I'm not 100% sure about that. But yeah, that is one of my fears. I literally would love to watch the sky. this last summer, me and my friend, we went to this camping retreat thing, and we were and I told her about this fear, and it was nice and clear outside. The stars were out. We were out in the middle of nowhere, so it was like so bright. The stars were so bright, and I wanted to look at the stars. And it was funny because I forgot for a moment that I had this phobia. And it was funny because I didn't think about it, and then all of a sudden those thoughts came crawling back, and then I felt again really dizzy, and I like grabbed onto my chair, and I was like, I don't know, like it's like, I know it's irrational, I know it's not gonna happen, but what if the one day that I'm so convinced that it's not gonna happen, it happens? It's insane. It really is. I think that's why it's a phobia. I am trying though, because I really don't like to be afraid, so I really try to tackle my fears. So I will conquer this fear one day. Maybe I just need to figure out where it comes from. I think it's the feeling of falling. I don't like falling. Even when I get on rides and we're like, vroom, I hate that. I cannot breathe. I hold my breath and I don't breathe until, I can't even breathe enough to scream. I can't. I'm just like, I'm so lost for words. Here we have this amusement park in this mall that we have, West Edmonton Mall, and they had this thing called the Drop of Doom. I hated that so much because I just hated the feeling of falling. I don't know, like it just feels like my stomach's gonna. That's why I don't think I could do skydiving. I couldn't do that either, or bungee jumping. I just don't like the fear of falling. And in fact, when I watch people's YouTube videos where they're like doing things and stuff and it's so fast, oh my goodness, I'm like, I would die. I'd probably be one of those people that pass out. Yeah, it makes me nervous. Oh my god, my legs are already shaking. I'm just thinking about it. I'm like my anxiety's already getting bad. Okay, I'm not talking about it anymore. Okay. Shoot, wasn't it? Without frightening yourself, tell us here. Okay, I'm done. Okay, that's it. I'm done talking about it. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.